This is the gravesite and memorial to the Covenanters Edward Gordon and Alexander McCubbin, who were hung here on the 3rd of March 1685 during the so-called killing times. There are two of a group of 6 who had been caught nearby by Robert Grierson of Lag and Captain Bruce of Earl's Hall. The other 4 were executed on the spot, but these 2 were given a chance to give their oath that the king was the head of the church, but they refused. This small ridge lies close to the River Clwden and overlooks the church of Kirkpatrick-Irongray. The site once supported a small copse of oak trees, hazels and wild apples. The 2 were hung from an oak tree, and their bodies were left there for a considerable time afterwards to be a warning to others. Eventually the remains were taken down and buried beneath the oak tree. Around 1710, a memorial stone was placed here with the inscription reading, "Here lies Edward Gordon and Alexander McCubbin, martyrs hung without law by Lag and Captain Bruce, for adhering to the word of God, Christ's kingly government in his house, and the covenanted work of reformation against tyranny, perjury, and prelacy. As Lag and bloody Bruce command, we were hung by hellish hand, and thus their furious rage to stay, we died near Kirk of Irongray. Here now in peace, sweet rest we take once murdered for religion's sake." Sometime between 1832 and 1857, another memorial stone was raised on the spot, and the site was surrounded by railings. The Covenanters had a great deal of support in the southwest of Scotland. At the nearby Hallhill, in around 1666, there was a conventicle, an open-air communion, where between 3,000 and 6,000 people attended. There's a memorial there. There's also the communion stones, where the people would sit taking communion. Robert Grierson of Lag was known as Cruel Lag. He was one of the greatest persecutors of the Covenanters, and his memory still lingers. He came from the nearby Lag Castle. He was buried at the old Dalgarnock Cemetery, which lies close to Ellesland. A memorial was placed to him there in the 19th century. Edward and Alexander's names appear on the Martyrs Cross that lies at the old Dalgarnock Cemetery near Thornhill. This cross bears the names of 57 Covenanter martyrs who were killed during the killing times.